welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie if you have not been here before, and thanks so much for watching this video. The Sephora Spring sales event is here. If you guys aren't familiar, Sephora has two for sure sales every year. They have usually one in the spring and then one in the fall. They'll sprinkle in some random 20% offs here and there, usually around Christmas time, but this is the time of the year where you know you can count on a sale. So depending on your beauty insider status, you can get 10, 15, or 20% off your order. And this is the time when I stock up on all of the things that I love, as well as I purchase things that I really want to try out. So I thought it might be helpful to share some of my favorites from Sephora. It was extremely hard to narrow it down. I have so many things to show you guys, so we should go ahead and get into it. Before we get started, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you have not already. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload. If you guys enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that, and leave a comment down below letting me know what your picks are from Sephora, your all-time favorites. I would love to know, because as you guys know, I love trying new products. So yeah, please go ahead and leave your recommendations down below. I'll definitely be sure to link all of the products here down in the description box. My Instagram, Poshmark, TikTok, presets, camera details, outfit details, all that great stuff will also be linked down below. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the video. Where do I even start? Let's start with makeup. Why not? So I've got a whole lot of Charlotte Tilbury stuff to show you guys. Let's start out with the things that may or may not be in stock at this point. Oh, thank you for joining us, Griffin, after you just barked your head off outside. You are so cute though. I can't even be mad at you. Look at your face. I really don't know if they'll be in stock. I'm really hoping, because I need to stock up. I am almost out of both of these. These are the Beauty Light Wands from Charlotte Tilbury. I have the Pillow Talk shade as a highlight, and then I use the Pinkgasm shade as a blush. I'm wearing both on my cheeks today. You guys can see in my most recent makeup tutorial that I used both of these. I'm just obsessed. They are the perfect liquid blush. Super easy to apply and give such a nice glow. I'm dying to try out the peach color. I have been wanting it for so long, and it's just never in stock, so I'm really hoping they surprise us, and during this spring event they'll actually be on sale. But 10 out of 10 recommend these. They are so good. Get ready for me to gush about everything and tell you everything's so good, because it's true. They're all so good. Something also that kind of comes in and out of stock at Sephora is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. The first time I used this was a while ago, and I realized literally today that I've been using it wrong. I used this underneath a more high coverage foundation. I don't know what I was thinking, because obviously that's not really going to show through if you've got a very high coverage foundation. So my sister, who's a genius and so sweet, texted me today and said, hey, have you seen how people use this on TikTok? I feel like I'm just an old person, and I don't get on TikTok mainly because I know I'll just get sucked in. So I don't see a lot of the TikTok trends, but today I decided to try out that trend, which is apparently how celebrity makeup artists use this. Basically, I use very hydrating products before on my skin, and then I went in with this all over my face, just splotched it all around, and then I used another skin tint that I'm going to show you guys today and just blended it all in with the beauty blender, and my skin looks so glowy and healthy. There is something about this product, it just makes your face look like you've got a filter on. So I would definitely recommend this. I think on Charlotte Tilbury's actual website they're a little bit better about keeping things in stock, which kind of makes sense, but definitely sign up for notifications on Sephora, because they'll send you an email when stuff is back in stock. And people also use this as a foundation only. It doesn't have a ton of coverage, but like I said, it gives you that very smooth, filtered, glowy look. So I'm definitely a fan. So the skin tint I was referring to that I used today is this one from YSL. It is their new Bare Look tint. I think that's what it's called. That's what it says on the packaging anyways. I love this skin tint. It has the perfect medium coverage, and it gives you such a nice, healthy glow. I'm wearing it right now, like I said, mixed in with the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and My skin does not look like I'm wearing a ton of foundation, which has been my favorite go-to look as of late. I've just noticed as I've gotten a little bit older, I don't like as heavy products on my skin. So this is absolutely perfect. I know it's a bit of a splurge for sure, but that's why I wanted to share it on this video, because you can get up to 20% off right now. So I'm definitely going to be repurchasing it, even though I've barely touched this. I've had it for a while and I use it a lot, and you don't need much, which is so nice, but I want to get a lighter shade for when I'm a little bit more fair. So could not recommend the skin tint anymore. It is amazing. Another Charlotte Tilbury product that I'm obsessed with is this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I swear, you guys, this is the best makeup setting spray I have ever used. Once I started using this one, I could not use any other ones. I do have other ones in my collection that I use on days where I don't really care what my makeup looks like, because I just have to savor this one because it is that great. There's just something about it. It sets your makeup so nicely to where it does last all day. My makeup really does not melt off anymore since I started using this. And there's something about it, like the powders mesh so nicely with the liquids. It just gives you a very, very flawless look. Charlotte Tilbury is a genius, I swear, you guys. This is so good, and I bought the little minis as well so I can travel with them and not bring like this big guy. I don't use it before my makeup. I know some people do that, but I use a ton of it after my makeup is done, and it is so pretty. 10 out of 10. Really 15 out of 10 recommended. So on my lips today, I am wearing two products. The first is this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I think it's called Superstar Lips. I am so in love with this. I actually need to see what other colors they have, because I am just obsessed with this formula. It is so beautiful. It's like the right amount of pigment, but it also gives such a nice glossy shine to the lips. Stunning. Like I said, as I've gotten older, I'm just not as into like heavier or like mattifying products, so I like something that has a nice gloss to it, and this is just amazing. Really, it's so amazing. And then over top, I'm actually wearing a lip gloss. I'm obsessed. It is so pretty. So I don't remember what this is called, but I'll go ahead and link it for you guys. This is the shade Pillow Talk, and it's just a gloss, and it definitely has a plumping aspect to it because you can feel that like slight tingle on your lips, but I think it is the prettiest shade ever. It's got such a nice like pinky tone to it without being like too over the top. It's such a good lip gloss. And like I said, it also plumps the lips, so that is an added bonus for sure. The bronzer that I think I've been using now for at least 2 years, it might be longer, is this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. This is the shade Radiant Bronze Light. It is the bronzer I'm wearing right now. This bronzer has just lasted so long, like I said, and I am in love with it. I've tried other bronzers since this one, and I just keep going back to it. It has such a nice like radiant finish to the skin. Not very heavy at all. I feel like it blends so nicely, and I just think it is such a good shade as well for my skin tone. I don't really contour anymore. I don't know that this is the product that you would want to use for contouring. I think contouring is usually a little bit easier with more mattifying products, but I just like to dust this all over my forehead, the sides of my nose, and then under my chin. And I just think it looks so beautiful. It gives such a nice glow to the skin. I'm obsessed. Let's talk about the eyes. So I've got 3 more makeup products to share with you guys. The first is this Benefit Roller Liner. I bought this last Sephora sale, just like wanting to try it out because it had really good reviews, and I ended up falling in love with it. I was using a different eyeliner before then, and I was like, nope, I'm done with that one. This is my go-to now. I have it in the brown shade, which I've been very into brown eyeliner, I think since last year. I feel like it just gives a little bit more softness. I like to go for black when I'm going for a bit more of an edgy look, but for everyday, brown is my go-to. And this is so nicely pigmented, and I find it very, very easy to draw like a nice line, a nice little wing. So I am such a fan of this eyeliner, and for sure will be repurchasing because I can tell this one is on its last limb. I will tell you guys, during this sale, things go quickly, and sometimes they're the things you obviously expect to go quickly, but sometimes it's the things you least expect. So definitely get on it right away if there is something that you have to have. Okay, let's talk mascara. This is a little mini that I got as a reward, but I am in love with it. It is, and I'm gonna butcher the name, so I'm not even gonna attempt, but it is the Lancome Lash Primer. I was using this a ton last year and I don't know what happened. I just totally forgot about it. I started using it again recently because I still somehow have product left in this little tiny thing. It makes your eyelashes look so thick, definitely lengthens them as well. I also noticed that it keeps my eyelashes curled a little bit better as well. I bought the drugstore version of this from L'Oreal and it is very, very good, I will say. It's still a very good product, very similar to this one, but you can tell that this one is just slightly better, so I'm definitely going to be repurchasing it. 10 out of 10 recommend. And then for mascara, I don't know why nobody talks about this mascara, or at least I don't feel like I ever hear anyone mention this, but I am so in love with this mascara. It was actually sent to me at some point last year and I was like, I'll try it, we'll see. I'm obsessed. It is so good. It is the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder Mascara. This formula is so interesting to me. They made a mascara that is the perfect amount of wetness but dryness at the same time. It gives your lashes this very slick look to them while also giving them volume and length, and it is so black. Sometimes when I put on a mascara before this one, because that's what I've been doing lately, I'll apply this guy first and then I will put this one on top, and sometimes I've noticed that primer, if it can look maybe a little chunky or something, a little bit dry or flaky in one area, when I put this over top, it just immediately gets rid of that. I can't say enough things. I wish I was a professional and I could explain exactly what this does. Just take my word for it. It is an absolutely amazing mascara. I guess this is technically a makeup too. This is the Blender Cleanser Solid Charcoal from Beauty Blender. There is nothing that I've tried that cleans a beauty blender like their blender cleansers, and for the longest time I was just buying the little mini ones, which is fine. I actually still use those for travel, but for at-home use, I 100,000,000% recommend this pro one. I guess this is technically for makeup artists. It is the largest container, kind of annoying to store honestly, but I 1,000,000% recommend using this. I have made barely a dent in it, and I use my beauty blender every single time I do my makeup. It just cleans the heck out of my beauty blender. All makeup is gone from it when I use this, and I've never experienced using a face wash, using anything else that cleans it as well as this. And I just like that I'm not going through as much product, just using this big guy. But if you need something to clean your beauty blender, and not just even your beauty blender, just makeup brushes, this should be your go-to. You will fall in love. I actually only have two skincare products that I'm going to share with you guys, which is kind of wild, but I use so many different skincare products, and I've actually been using Through New products from a brand that is new to me that I'm very excited about. We'll be sharing that with you guys very soon, but they're not available at Sephora, so I wanted to show you guys at least what I recommend from Sephora. There is a lot, and I've shared a bunch of them in past videos, so I'll go ahead and link all those videos down below for you guys too. I just don't want to ramble on and on about products that you guys have heard me talk about a million times, so I'll definitely link those down below. Drunk Elephant is one of my go-to favorite skincare brands for sure, but like I said, I've talked about them a million times, so I might as well show you guys some products that I don't talk about as much. The first one is Good Genes from Sunday Riley. This is a lactic acid treatment, which is just a very, very nice exfoliator. I just started using this in the last few months. It is such a good product. What I like about it is it wears really nicely under makeup, but I usually use it at night, and it is just such an amazing exfoliator. It's one of those where you can see such a difference after using it. So I definitely recommend this one. It is a pricey one, so like I said, get on it during the Sephora sale. And then as far as moisturizers go, this is one of my all-time favorites. I have many moisturizers that I love, but I do get extremely sad when I run out of one of these, and so I had to share it with you guys. This is the Charlotte's Magic Cream moisturizer. Once again, an expensive product. Wears so nicely under makeup, and then obviously just as a night cream, it's really nice as well. My skin is so hydrated after using this. And there is just something so magical about all of Charlotte's products, but this one I'm seriously in love with. Let's talk hair next. I want to go through some hair tools. Get ready to be annoyed again because I talk about this way too much. This is the T3 Airbrush Duo. It's definitely in my top probably 3 favorite hair tools ever. I really didn't expect to like this as much as I do, especially because I've tried so many different blow dryer tools like this, and I never loved one as much as this one when I first used it. I'll definitely go ahead and link my video of me using this down below so you guys can just see what it looks like, but it makes giving yourself a blowout so easy. If you've ever given yourself a blowout with just a blow dryer and round brush, you know it is exhausting. This is so lightweight and my hair is so soft after using it. I really do use it every single time I get out of the shower to blow dry my hair, unless I'm doing it like this. So I definitely recommend it. I really like both of the attachments. This is the round brush attachment that gives you a little bit more volume, kind of that 90s blowout look. And then this is the straightening brush, which just gives you a little bit more of a sleek look. If you've been wanting to grab a high quality round brush, but maybe you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on the Dyson Airwrap, definitely recommend this one. It is a fraction of the price. Obviously, you don't get as many attachments, but for me personally, a bouncy blowout is more important to me than blow drying my hair with curls, so that's why I'm obsessed. It's so good. Speaking of Dyson, this is my favorite blow dryer that I've ever used. I know I've talked about it many times before, but this is your moment. If you've been waiting to purchase this guy for a while, you will grab it on sale. So this is the Supersonic hair dryer from Dyson. Comes with, I think, I can't remember how many attachments, but it has 2 of these like concentrator nozzles, comes with a diffuser, and then you can also take off the attachment and just use this as the regular blow dryer. I still use this because you do need to blow dry your hair about 80% of the way to use this. So if you are going to be using a blow dryer tool like this, it might not make the most sense to grab a blow dryer that costs this much, but I have noticed since I purchased this that my hair is significantly less damaged. Blow dryers can be so damaging to your hair, especially with the heat. So what's nice about this one is it just blows the air so much faster than your average blow dryer, so you don't need to use as much heat. I think it is definitely worth the price. It's definitely an investment, but I've had this at least 2 or 3 years and I have not seen a dent in it. It works just as well as the first day I purchased it, so I definitely recommend it. I also have the flyaway concentrator nozzle that you can attach to this, and that works amazing too. I think they actually have a kit now that you can buy that comes with that. I wasn't a huge fan of the Airwrap, but for sure the Dyson Supersonic is worth the money in my opinion. So let's talk a couple hair products. So a brand that was new to me as of last year is Chris Appleton's Color Wow. This is a holy grail product for me. I started using it last year and I cannot stop. It is such a good product. I've gotten my mom and my sister hooked on it as well. This is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. I use this every 3 to 4 washes, and I'll just spray a ton of it all over my hair before I blow dry it, and it gives me the best frizz-free blowout. I cannot explain to you guys just how much I love this product. It comes in a huge size now, so I'm definitely grabbing that. It's also really good for humid climates if you struggle with humidity and your hair frizzing up. Just try this. You guys will fall in love. It comes in like a tiny size as well, which is what my sister got initially because she just wanted to try it out and see if she liked it for her hair, and she already told me, she's like, I'm getting the huge size. So it's good. It's really, really good. Another couple products that I really like from Color Wow Honestly, I don't know that I've tried a product from this line that I don't like. I also use the hairspray. I've used the like Bombshell Voluminizer. I really like that as well. But I wanted to show you guys the products that are like holy grail for me. So this is definitely one of them. This is the Raise the Root Thicken and Lift Spray. So I will just spray this on my roots when I'm blow drying my hair, and it gives me so much volume at the roots. That is usually where I struggle with volume. I usually have no problem down here, but I need the volume up here, and this is it. It's so good. And one thing I will say about his products, they leave no like sticky or like disgusting oily kind of residue in your hair. You don't feel them at all. And that has always been my biggest fear when it comes to hair product, especially when my hair is wet, because I've used so many products that just weigh down my hair, make it look greasy immediately, and his products do not do that. The last product from Color Wow I wanted to share with you guys is the Style on Steroids Performance Enhancing Texture and Finishing Spray. Such a good texture spray, gives you such nice body, gives that perfect amount of like grittiness and just like bounce to your hair. So if you're looking for a good texture spray, this is it. And I've used it on a multitude of different hairstyles as well. I've used it before when I've done my hair like this. I'll use it when my hair is curled, when it's straight, when I have a bouncy blowout. It's such a great product. Lastly, for hair product, I wanted to share this Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. This is a leave-in reparative styling cream that eliminates frizz, hydrates, and protects. So I actually bought this a couple years ago during a Sephora sale, and I was like, I think I like this, but I don't really know. I need to like explore a little bit more. And it just kind of sat in my bathroom cabinet for a while until I watched a YouTube video where this girl was explaining how to use all the different Olaplex products. I will, if I remember, hopefully I will, I'll link her video below because it was extremely informative. But that's where I learned how to use this. So usually when I'm on about day 3 or 4 of not washing my hair, if you guys didn't know, I go usually about a week without washing my hair, I'll start noticing that my ends look a little bit dry. So what I'll do is I'll use a little bit of this at night before I go to bed and just apply it really like mid-length to ends here. And it calms down that like dryness so much. It really, really hydrates my hair, and it just makes it look so much smoother. There's definitely something magical about this. It works so nicely, smells so good, and I have been loving it ever since I figured out exactly how to use it. As you guys can see, I've barely made a dent in it as well. You don't need much product at all. So I am such a fan. If you have very, very dry hair, I think you will fall in love with it. One more product that I did want to talk about that's a hair product that I don't have in front of me because I need to purchase it is the Way Heat Protectant. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it is definitely my favorite product to use before curling my hair. So it's in an aerosol can. Personally, I don't like heat protectants to use on dry hair when they're like liquid. Those always tend to weigh down my hair and just make it look greasy. So I love that it's an aerosol product. It's super weightless and obviously protects my hair from heat if I'm using a curling iron or a waver or a straightener. So I'm definitely purchasing at least like 3 of them because I'm obsessed with it. And I've been without it for a while, and I am so annoying, and I cannot purchase something from Sephora without having the coupon. So I've just been trying other products, and nothing is as good as that Way Heat Protectant. So I definitely recommend that one. The last product I want to share with you guys is my favorite perfume. I don't think I've ever talked about this before, which is so weird. I've tried many perfumes before, and this is always the one that I come back to. It is La Vie est Belle from Lancome. This is the fragrance that I wore on my honeymoon, and Brian is obsessed with it. It is the only fragrance he ever wants me to wear. Every single time I put this on, it doesn't matter if I put it on every day of the week, every time he smells it, he literally freaks out. He loves the way this smells, and I do too. It is the perfect like floral with hints of vanilla. It's the perfect amount of sweet without being over the top. I should just read to you guys what the notes are. So the top note is iris, middle note is patchouli, and base note is a spun sugar and warm vanilla. It's definitely very floral and sweet, but like I said, it's not that like sickening sweet. I don't know, it has a very mature kind of scent to it without also smelling like old lady. And I know not every scent works on every kind of body with their chemistry, but this one, I will say, out of all of them, works the best for me, for my body chemistry. This is the biggest size. It is 3.4 fluid ounces, but they also have a 1.7, and then they also have like a roller ball and a like little travel spritz sprayer one too, but it is a beautiful scent, and I think it's perfect for the spring and summer season, but personally, I wear it all year round. All right, you guys, that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Once again, I would love to hear what you guys are going to be purchasing during the Sephora sale. I know I shared a lot of products that are a little bit more on the pricey end. I wanted to share them with you guys now because you can get the discount, but I know as far as like skincare goes, I would definitely recommend checking out The Ordinary. They have a ton of amazing products and they are a little bit more on the affordable side. So yeah, that is it. Happy shopping, everybody, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!